Is this working? Hi. I've finally gotten round to it. I've finally gotten round to doing my setup video, which I promised everybody more than 6 months ago, but I'm doing it now. That's the important thing, right? My name is KrispyTheKorn, and I'm a very, very awkward, shy person, so this is very, very strange for me, but it's okay because I don't even know. Anyway.
Yes, very sad. Anyway.
You're probably here to see my setup, right? And there it is. Look at it. Isn't it beautiful? Well, it's a little bit of a mess, but it's my mess, and that's the important part, right? I think it is anyway. So there we go. That's the end of the video, guys. Hope you... No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I should probably show you all my stuff then, shouldn't I? That's why you're here.
What?
How are we going to get started, I wonder? Well, actually, I've got notes. I've got notes. Yeah, I tried doing it off the riff, but that didn't work out so well. So I've actually written down notes now. So because this is actually my 4th attempt. Yay! Anyway, that's enough talking from me. You're here to see the stuff, aren't you? So best way to get started, I guess, would be the computers. There's computer number 1. That is my gaming PC right there, behind my PlayStation VR 2, and for some reason next to my jerry can.
What the hell?
That's a 12900KF i9 with a 48 gigs of RAM. And over here, on this side, we'll just ignore all that. Django Fett crotch for some reason. This is the streaming PC, which is an 11900F with a 3060 Ti, and that does all of the heavy lifting for the stream. So I've had some issues with it, let's be honest. but you know, it does a lot better than if I was just trying to stream on this computer over here while I'm gaming on it as well. So gaming PC is these two monitors here. The streaming PC is this one with La Lisa on it. Actually, they both got La Lisa on it. What am I talking about?
Yes, I'm a simp. Sniper monkey.
Anyway, so yeah, what next should I show you? I will show you my lighting. I've got these little lights over here. These are Neewer video photo lights. We have the blue over here, we have the white, and more recently I've bought this one here, which is a Neewer GL1C yeah, RGB key light, and this is obviously for my main lighting thing. The cool thing about this one is we can actually change the color of the lights on the fly, as you can see, while I stroke this thing on the back.
What the fuck?
That's a bit of a weird way of putting it. So yeah, that basically that allows me to do all my fancy lighting effects with obviously my stuff on the stream. You know, when I've got, you know, things and the lights. On top of that, we have one of these, what is it? That's a Philips Hue RGB bulb. And back here for my background, which you usually can't see that well because obviously I have background blur on my stream. I've got these two, Govee Torchiere lights. They do a pretty good job. The only problem I've got with these is I bought them expecting them to be able to control them with my Stream Deck, which I can't. So thanks a lot, Govee. It's okay. I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. Maybe in the future they'll fix that. My cameras are two little Razer Kio Pro cameras, but yeah, they work well enough. Obviously, they're 1080p 60 FPS cameras. I would like to get something a little bit fancier, you know, like an SLR, but that's out of my price range at the minute. I'm fancy, guys, but I'm not that fancy. It's okay.
Like, if you're a broke boy, just say so.
I don't need those stupid SLR camera anyway. My monitors are Karui monitors. They're actually really cheap, but they work really well. These two are 27-inch monitors.
Every word of what you just said was wrong.
On either side, and then I've got this fancier one, which is 27. No, wait there. These are 24. That one's a 24. That one's a 24. That one's a 27. These two are 140 hertz monitors. This one's a 240, so it's like a gaming monitor. And also, I can have that one at 1440p. So for those nice, fancy, crisp graphics, and I have a, what do we have? An Elgato 4KX back here somewhere as well. There it is. it fell down the back, it's fine. And that's for obviously streaming to the streaming PC. So yeah, it works well enough. It works, I do have the Elgato 1080p one somewhere as well. Actually, I think James might have wandered off with that. Unbelievable behaviour. My keyboards are Razer keyboards. I think they're Black Widow V3s. So there's a regular one there and a 10 keyless one for my streaming computer, because I don't need the 10 key for that. And we have a couple of Razer Basilisk mice as well for obviously either computer, which work pretty damn well. Good camera angles, by the way, KrispyTheKorn. Very 1990s of you.
Shields at maximum. Full reverse.
Shut up. Microphone. We have a Shure MV7. Yay! And that's connected by XLR to my soundboard. What's the soundboard? The soundboard's a Deborah D1V4UX mixing console. It does the job. It does the job. It's fine. And that, like I said, that's connected by XLR. I did used to have it connected to it by this little Fifine audio interface, but as you can see, this has 3 dials on. That has 530 dials on. It's not really got that many dials, by the way. It's just a lot of dials. We don't press any of the dials, by the way.
What does this button do?
It's dialed in. It never needs to be affected again. And that's obviously connected to PC via USB. Speaking of USB, the Shure is also connected to the gaming PC via USB. So obviously I've got in-game chat as well. That's why I went with this one, because it gives me both options. It's pretty great, actually. It's pretty great. I quite like it. Usually it has a black one of these. What's it called? A sound thingamajigget, which I keep up there with Blackpink. Oh, Blackpink, they're so beautiful and talented, and I can quit anytime I want, guys. This is what I'm currently using at the moment. This is a LAC M2 wireless Hujima lavalier mic, which is what I'm using at the moment for my microphone thing. It works. It works. The sound isn't amazing, but it works well enough. And my headset, here we go. We've got a headset as well. That's one of the PlayStation 5 headsets. It is what it is. And I've got one of these Razer speakers as well. It's a Razer Leviathan speaker, which is connected to a what's it called? A subwoofer. It's nice. It's nice. That's what I use when I'm not streaming. So basically, I have actual sound, and I don't use my headset when I'm not streaming. I just have sound pumping out of that. Just to annoy my neighbours. I'm not doing it on purpose. It's just I like my video games loud. Okay. I probably shouldn't admit that.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
And my gaming chair is just a very, very cheap gaming chair off Amazon. It's fine. It just works, and I have to have a throw over the back of it, because otherwise the cat jumps on the back of the chair, which is very annoying. Just got all of my other little bits and bobs. There's my PlayStation 5, my VR headsets, which I almost exclusively never use at this point. All of my like I said, all of my bits and bobs. They're the things that make me smile. Obviously, there's the kids and stuff, and you probably saw the kids behind me as well. That's from when I used to be obsessed with Overwatch and Destiny, and I still am obsessed with Star Wars, which you could probably tell, but not quite as obsessed as I am with Blackpink. Ooh la la. Like I said, I can quit anytime I want. I just really don't want to.
Just hook it to my veins!
And obviously, we've got all loads of little bits and bobs back here. They are not real guns, by the way. They are airsoft guns. I'll show you obviously more of this stuff in a different video. Obviously, all my Star Wars stuff over here. Very nice. I can't show you that stuff at the minute, though, because it's all covered in dust. And I can't be bothered dusting. I'll be honest with you, I just can't be bothered dusting. Obviously, I've got my stream deck down here, which obviously controls the stream and stuff. You know, obviously all of my little scenes and whatnot. Oh, I know, I forgot to mention that as well. That is a nice arm that I got, my cam, a couple of weeks ago. It's from Outshine Gaming. Okay, I can't even remember what it's called. It's called a Glint RGB arm thing, and it's really good actually. It's really cool. It was a little bit on the stiff side at first, but it's kind of worked its way out now, so it's fine. Per usual, I load up OBS and it decides it needs to update and stuff. I've got all my little buttons and stuff here. That's for the fan art. That's for my regular cam if the cam comes on. Hello. Hi.
Hello there.
And you're just looking slightly awkward over here. Switching to the newsroom, which changes my lighting, by the way, as you can see there. Again, hello. Welcome to the news. What is the news today, KrispyTheKorn? The news is KrispyTheKorn is cringe. And then we switch over to obviously the gaming thing, and my camera's ever so slightly off. Oh no, it's not. The camera's actually fine. It's just my camera's in the way of my face. That allows me to obviously switch all of my little buttons and stuff. That switches obviously to my skeleton, which we then turn off with that button. If I was to press this one, we'd have the FBI open up thing. I've got way more of these things coming on the way, by the way. Obviously, I've got all kinds of cool ideas. And obviously that switches the lighting as well, because it's just really cool, okay? I like it. It's a very nice thing. So, you know, it's nice and stuff. Just while we're looking at little bits and bobs, I use this little egg timer, so I know when to run ads. I always keep this handy.
I like to keep this handy.
This is my blue snowball, my first actual real microphone. It's a bit of a keeper, guys. It was given to me by Wes. If you're out there, Wes, you're an absolute legend, superstar. Funnily enough, my first microphone and camera was actually a PlayStation 3 iToy. It was so bad, but you know, we all start somewhere, don't we? And this is by no means a you know, obviously one of those really fancy YouTuber setups, you know, streamers. This is kind of all cobbled together and stuff, and believe me, I'm not showing off. It's just people asked to see my stuff, so here's my stuff. And yeah, that's kind of it, really. I mean, obviously, we do have a few little bits and bobs down here as well. Obviously, there's James's Tombury. There's my spare graphics cards. I actually have a couple of spare graphics cards on the windowsill as well. There's a 3060 down there for spare. That's where I keep my hats. There's all kinds of wires and stuff down there as well. My cable management is atrocious. Don't even look, guys. Don't even look. If you can't see it, it's not a problem. Remember that, guys. Remember that. And yeah, like I said, the VR things, obviously all computer components. So there's a 11400 here that obviously I replaced from the computer a week or two back. An old heatsink and a tiny little robin, by the way. Yes, very nice. And I got this recently as well. This is quite an eclectic mix, right? Anyway, so yeah, like I said, that's pretty much my setup, guys. Yeah, it's cool and stuff. I think. I like to think so. I also like to think I'm quite cool. I don't think I am, but it's all right. I'm hoping to have this released in the next 24 hours. I'm probably going to be posting this exclusively on the members channel first for maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks, maybe a month, maybe until I make my next vlog. Is this something people what people want? Do they want to? You really want to watch me looking incredibly awkward live on the internet? Some people would. Other people definitely wouldn't. But yeah, I'm going to get out of here, guys. I hope you all have an absolutely beautiful day. If you haven't hit the like and subscribe, I don't know how you're watching this video, unless, of course, I've already released it to the beautiful public. At which point, do press the like and subscribe. I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to get out of here. I kind of hope that I pressed the record button, because if I haven't, I'm just going to go to sleep for the rest of the day and have a little cry. See you later. Bye.